Dear passengers, may I have your attention please? Hotel announces the departure of flight number 133.
Sorted out all my bags and then loaded up. Got collected at 6 o'clock, loaded to the airport with all the oranges and the beans and the rice, and I think we've got about 500 kilos filled the helicopter. And then we flew up, and wow, it was amazing. With the porters and the yaks are going to come down to meet us, and we're going to load up all the food supplies, and then we're going to trek up to Pakting, I think. Got a great team, and Agnima will support us and make sure that we're okay. I'm more terrified of the suspension bridges, but I'm sure I'll deal with that when it comes to it. Right to the bodies, they've got lower back pain, also back of the neck, also any knees anywhere they want. It's endorsed by Apa Sherpa, who, as you know, has been on Summit 21 times, and the sales from these Sherpa Rub funds all my humanitarian projects in the region. But the first bridge, I've conquered my fear, we hope. I'm afraid the gaps between the planks, it's not the height, I like heights, it's just the gaps in between I don't like. Okay, yeah, no, it's good. Well, I work coming from New Zealand in the hot sunshine to trekking yesterday when it was nice and sunny, and waking up to this. It's glorious, I mean, it's beautiful. And we've got, what, 6 hours trek up the hill? Yeah, so we'll just see how I'm sure it'll be fun. Well, I'm supporting all the locals by going into every shop, buying little gifts and chocolate, and every child that I see, they're getting something. Agnima mentioned about horses, and I thought, yeah, I love Arabian horses, they're my passion. And I like horse riding, so he said, oh, do you want to get on a horse? I said, yeah, why not? So the ICM experienced every aspect of trekking and horses and dogs and everything. So.
एकदम राम्रो अब हामी आज फक्टिङबाट यो नाम चाहिएको अब यहाँ अल्टिट्युड डिभिजन तर रेबीको उहाँलाई सुरुमा अलिअलि हुँदा तकरै छ तर आउन अलिअलि ढिलो हुन्थ्यो तर समस्या पनि हामी कोरान लिएर आयो हामी चाँडै पुग्यो अन टाइम पुग्यो अब हामी यहाँ पुगेपछि फेरि हिउँ पनि पर्न सुरु भयो एकैछिन है यो उहाँले उता काठमाडौँ ल्याएको फ्रुट चाहिँ कति किलो रहेछ चिकन लाग्यो 31 kg
So there, so you've got yeah, that's nice. What's it? Gopal, he was our porter, and he was one of the on our list of 50 that we gave winter food parcels to. So and he was a porter and didn't have any work, so we gave him a job, and we wanted to give him some of the food because he doesn't have a home. He's got a little place down there with all his family, and we've got some hats and some goodies for them. So he's going to get some beans, green beans, split peas, oranges, and some rice. Children got some chocolates for the children. 2 for you and 2 for your daughter. Just trekked up to Fu's cave. We found Fu last year. Well, I found out about him I think it was last year when we were doing food supplies, and we found out he was living in a cave, but no one really believed it. So, and I thought, well, why not just trek up and look at his cave and see how he used to live? But as you said, the views are spectacular. I mean, anyone would want to live here. We built him a home in Kumjong, and now he's part of the community, and I think he's happier there than he can still come to his cave to escape from everybody.
माथि बेसामा कुल्लीमा गयो लड्यो अनि यो टेक्न सक्दैन यो खुट्टा दुख्छ बुढा भयो सक्दैन दुईजना मात्रै छ भयो छोरी र म मात्रै छोरी पनि काल्ने बुझ्दैन आलु अझै खान्छ आलु काम गर्ने आलु पेर्ने अनि साबुन अलिअलि किन्ने
Rice?
Lentil?
Lentils? We're in a place called Chule, C-H-U-L-E, and we're giving to 3 families. They're in old families and disabled. They live in a beautiful village with these gorgeous mountains, and the houses have no electricity, no power. Everything's fueled by yak dung and I think yak oil to burn for light. Yeah, and they're so happy. That's what we're doing today.
मौसम सुन्दर देख्यो हामी फुल्न ल्याएको खो नि अब दिदी अर्थ खो दिसु ओरिजिनली बोल नि नो
Well, with the list I had from my birthday when I turned 50, I decided I'd give 50 food parcels, and the list was organised from the Apa Sherpa for the Tommy side, and the list was for elderly and disabled. Children will always get looked after by charities, but they're elderly and disabled, then they're not, you know, they always suffer. So I wanted to, you know, do my little bit. And I wanted to be able to deliver myself. I didn't want it just to go to a hub and then distribute it out. I wanted to be actually physically deliver it and just see their life and see how I can help and what I can help, whether it's, you know, but they were so happy. And the little old ladies, 90 years old, 80 years old, they were like, wow. You know, the lines on their faces tell stories, and that was amazing. Carrying a big 150 kilos of rocks. No, hats, knitted hats that my mother and all her knitting friends made. The children are putting on a performance for us, and don't know what else. We'll see. Ingredients for general use and altitude sickness. Okay.
Yeah.
And these ingredients, it's with spearmint, aloe vera, and coconut.
Okay.
And I source them from Vanuatu Islands. I've got humanitarian projects there as well. Yeah. That one's for you. Once you scoop it, it will turn to oil on the skin. So it might be good for him at night time.
Nighttime.
Yeah. So for me, when I develop products, I source from origin, and the importance part, so everything I do is earth to shelf, literally a full cycle. And then for me, part of the ingredients I source from high mountain ridges of 4,200 meters, juniper berry and sea buckthorn, which goes through the whole collection of the Sherpa rub. But to be able to have a sustainability on ingredients, one needs to have the people or the community, like the Sherpas or the mountain people, to be able to source that ingredient. So like any corporate or any business, you look after your staff to get the best production. So that's how I set up humanitarian projects. So put a bit more on and just put it here, and really, and it's very nourishing for the skin. So you have like really soft, like baby skin after.
चस्मा लाएर प्याज काटेको हल्का हल्का रमाइलो
हामी दुईले काम नपाएर यहाँ बसेको है
मैले चाहिँ दही बनाएको जुजुदाउ मेरो चाहिँ जुजुदाउ भन्नु जुजुदाउको तयारी प्याज उता काटेको सबैजना पालै कस्तो आनन्द क्या आनन्द भइरहेछ मेरो त
आज फर्स्टमा मोमो छ त्यहाँबाट माछा पप चिकन भेजी दाल भात पापड हजुर माछा
आज हाम्रो यो शेर्पाको लोसार लोसार भनेको शेर्पा भाषामा न्यू इयर
Even with the language barrier, everyone's so happy. You know, you didn't need to understand the language or speak the language. You just felt at ease, and that was nice. Lassa, what's it? Lassa? What? Losa.
This is Losa. Are you having fun?
Yeah, it's great. So, familiar faces from yesterday. More food. Wow. Kumjum, the family, Anima and his family, and I think 50% of Kumjum is Anima's family. They were amazing. You know, got to know all the porters and got now a little Sherpa family in Kumjum. Everyone's spoken about Nepal, about Everest region and things like that. So for me to step out of my comfort zone is also inspiring and especially empowering women. I mean, if I can do this, then everyone can do this. I mean, it's not easy, and I think one needs to conquer their dreams and sort of conquer their fears.